A hood that prays together stays together.
Nobody else is gonna help us heal. We gotta heal ourselves. So.
You know, when we have like a family business or a store or a property, not letting those things go down the drain, because that is our wealth. That's our ticket out of our situations. But
we need to talk, and we need to talk with the attitude of listening to one another. Just because you hear someone does not mean that you are actively listening to them.
But then for elders, I mean, you got to be willing, you got to be proactive. I know we're annoying. I know we always on our phone. But you have to, hey, put it down. Come talk to me. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's all you got to do.
Thank you for that.
That's all you got to do.
Yes.
I grew up sitting at my grandmother's feet with my brother, and it was every day. I raised my kids on peace circles because it's what I knew from growing up.
Black people being able to walk around and look each other in the eyes, have trust and respect for each other, not stealing from each other, and not trying to conspire against each other, but working together to build each other up.
What healing in our community means to me is being heard. Listen to the people of the community. We're obligated to protect them.
Okay, so healing in our hoods means to me healing Black people as a whole, and ways I feel like we could do that is we could have outside gatherings like today, which is why we like peace circles that my mom does, because we're all together, we can all communicate, we can all talk, kind of vent out our problems, how we feel, all those type of things.
I retired in 2016 from 30 years of college teaching, and I know that I have learned much more from young people than I've taught them. I've learned a lot from young people today in this gathering.
Well, healing means to me is spiritual, physical, and mental well-being, stability, health, overall wellness.
Because my neighborhood is a food desert, and I live in South Shore. So a lot of the quality foods that I like they don't exist. So I have to go outside of my community to get the food delivered to me, fresh.
What does healing mean to me?
Yes. Yes.
Living, surviving is, community, family.
My hood needs to be bringing us all together with love and positivity, and not just about the violence, because there's so much more in my hood than just the violence and what the news portrays to us in the rest of the world.
The thing about reparations, and I'll stop there, is it's not just about money, it's about land.
Yeah.
And we need to own land in common where you cannot sell it.
Yes, Baba.
And you can skip a meal because we eating all the time.
Yes.
Bring them to stuff like this. The little sisters and brothers that are seeing this, they're being trained.
Well, what does healing in my hood mean to me? It means feeling safe and love and unity. And I imagine that being just a safe space full of love and, building. So,
What does healing mean in our hood to me? It means that we have to come together as Black people as one, stick together as all, and fight together. We can't be divided. We got to stand strong as one.
One of my only issues with other communities coming into Black communities is oftentimes they want to have a problem with the culture that exists in that area.
It means getting our kids together. It means starting from the bottom. It means being the example, being the leaders, and helping to give the children the opportunity to flourish and to build and to grow.
Healing means unity. Unity is what healing is.
We could just get resources to our parents, young parents, grandparents in some cases, that have raised children and now raising their grandchildren. It would be a better place to help save our kids.
What does healing in our hood mean to you as a Black man?
Staying together. That's what it means.
Together.
That's what healing is. If it don't start with us, it don't start nowhere.
Healing in our hoods definitely means community. It actually means
listening with an unprejudiced ear to what each of us needs.
I love you.
Yeah.
And I am so proud of young people right now because y'all leading the way. Y'all doing stuff we only dreamed of. Y'all are changing the world, and quickly. This world is moving so fast, and it's because of the young people. It ain't me. It ain't none of my age. We just kind of kept doing.
Pray for restoration, healing, and recovery.